Libby Gibson, Town Manager. Welcome to what's going on in town government. We've just completed a County Commissioners meeting and a Board of Selectmen's meeting. We are still here at the community room of the Public Safety Facility. Highlights from our meetings. The county meeting, we did a number of real estate items with public hearings. One of them had to do with taking some private roads in the Surfside area, including Boulevard, Monahans, a portion of Lovers Lane, Clifford Street, and Okorwa. And there was an objection at the hearing, which may be able to be worked out, but it has necessitated a second hearing, which will happen in January. We also talked about taking a road behind where the current Cape Cod 5 bank is, which leads into the Commons area. And there was some discussion about that. The selectmen are trying to take over my show, so they're leaving now. Great job tonight,
Great
board.
job.
Okay, so that was our county meeting. We also had a selectmen's meeting, and at the very beginning of it, we had a bit of a, not so much of a discussion, I was updating the board a little bit about road construction safety issues that came up at our meeting last week. We have a lot of road construction projects going on in the downtown right now, and we were double checking on what the safety protocols are. We've had at least one report that someone fell in one of the road construction areas. So we do have an independent engineer who's on site daily to look out for that kind of thing and to make sure the work is getting done in accordance with the contract, things like that. So just to let people know, there are these projects going on, so be very careful. But if you notice something that you think perhaps could be safer, let us know, or let the DPW know so we can communicate that to the contractor. We had a number of real estate items at our meeting. We had a very interesting report from our fire station work group. This is a group of a couple of town officials. One of the selectmen is on it, somebody from the finance committee, and some citizens. The group is headed up by former selectman Patty Raghaveen, and this group has worked for over a year now on a report for a new fire station, which would be located here at this site, the Four Fairgrounds Road site. This site originally was planned to have a joint public safety facility with police and fire, which is why this building is as large as a lot of people think it is. If we were never going to have the fire station here, it would not be anywhere near this big. In any event, I think the board will, in all likelihood, sponsor a warrant article for the project. So we had a lot of discussion about that. We had some discussion about fire stats, numbers of alarms, numbers of fires, numbers of calls, things like that. It was pretty interesting. We also talked about 2015 annual town meeting warrant articles. The citizen warrant article submission deadline is this coming Monday at 4 o'clock, the 24th. And the board's quote deadline is early to mid-January because they will adopt the warrant, I think, on January 21st is the date, so that it then gets published in the paper. The Finance Committee starts formulating its motions, and we have town meeting on, I should know this by heart, I want to say April 6th. April 6th, Monday, April 6th will be the 2015 annual town meeting. I give them a monthly town administration activities update, so we talked about that a bit. We're having a public hearing on December 17th relating to proposed amendments to our parking regulations, and this is in connection with residential parking permits. We will have the proposal posted online somewhere or available in our office. Other things that are going on include the development of the fiscal 16 general fund operating budget. We're planning to give the board a presentation on that at its meeting on December 3rd. And the Capital Program Committee meets once a week, Wednesdays at 8 o'clock, about 8 to 9:30 or 10, going over all of the fiscal 16 capital project requests. That's a really dedicated group. They really vet these projects quite a bit. And so that's kind of the tip of the iceberg as to what's going on. Oh, something interesting. There is an LED lighting survey going on. So let me back up a little bit. Annually, for the past few years, we've had teams of WPI students, Worcester Polytech Institute students, doing various projects here. And a number of the project topics are given to them by the town. So one of the teams is currently working on LED street lamps. And through our energy office, we have had given to us various types of LED bulbs, and they are sprinkled about town. We are seeking input on what people think about them. If you have a smartphone, the ones that we're seeking input on have a QRC code that you can scan and do the survey right then and there. It's also online at the town website, www.nantucket-ma.gov, and it's really interesting. There's one right in front of the town building. See if you can identify it. You'll be able to, it's quite obvious. But there are others around town too, so it's pretty interesting. What are you hearing out there, Phil, in the community? Anything that I should answer at the moment?
At the moment, with the exception of the roads and the difficulties around the rebuilding of the Stop and Shop. That's about all that. That's about.
What
all
are we going to do?
that
At least it's not July.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Libby.
Thank you very much. Thanks. See you next time.